Hi everyone, my name is Dee. So, it's been a long time since I've just played ESO for you, I think. I have to, obviously, as always, say a massive thank you to the people who subscribe and watch my ESO content. I've done a reasonable amount of PvP, and PvP tends to be quite formulaic, attack or defend a keep with a few skirmishes around it. But I've not just played the game for a long time. I've done a little kind of dungeon video, but yeah, I think it's time. It is time just to play some of the game, and I'm just going to chat and play the game. And this is what I've started out doing when we did when I got access to the beta. Just generally played the game, and people seemed to like it, so that was good. And that's what I'm going to carry on doing for a little bit. I think it's I don't know. I have to thank Forest Gemini for kind of making me aware, and this is kind of like back to the roots, I guess. I mean, I really enjoyed playing the game, and I've obviously played it a lot. So I figure I'm going to start a new character. I'm just going to play it, and you guys can make some comments, give some feedback, give me some suggestions of places to go, things to do, all that sort of good stuff. And also, if you want to, let me know if you want me to do some live streaming. I haven't done it, and I've thought about it, and I know people said it ages ago when I did the beta. They were like, please live stream, and I never did anything about that. So I now have a lot more people watching the channel. I don't have such people ask me for it, and I don't know if I was to do live streaming whether I'd get one person, 10 people, 100 people, 5 people, and it's not something I've done before, so totally new. Anyway, so leave a comment, give it a like, just general feedback on the series. So this is going to be a kind of a PvP solo series of me just doing my thing, and yeah, just generally go into town, in the town that is Tamriel. See what I did there? No? Okay. Right, so, yeah. Let me know if you want live streams, because I think this guy hopefully will be the perfect character to do some live streaming, just some general gameplay, just some general chat, all those wonderful things that I potentially can do. Now, all that said, I've played a reasonable amount of some of the alliances, like the Elderary Dominion. I have a Wood Elf character, which I played it a little bit. I kind of want to do the Khajiit. Look at his jowl beard. That's amazing. But I'd end up being a Nightblade, and not so. I don't want to do a solo Nightblade. I think I've done that before. It's all right. You kind of get one shotted a lot. Ebonheart Pact, man love for the Argonians. Look at his little tentacle hair things. Anyway, so I do have an Argonian healer character, which I've got quite far on. I played the Nord before in the beta, so I know a lot of what, and I've done the Dark Elf. I've got a level 30 Dark Elf, so I've done Ebonheart Pact to death. I think I really know a lot about these guys in terms of their starting zone. Elderary Dominion, as I said, I've done a Wood Elf, so I know about their starting zone. Daggerfall Covenant, I have got an Orc character, but I've really not done very much with it. He looks like a beast. And I figure, as the most appropriate, like Redguard and Orc are going to be Dragon Knights really, or maybe a Templar as a Redguard. But if you want to be a Templar, you need magic bonuses. And to me, the Templar's the best character to solo, because you can heal yourself, you do magic damage, you do melee damage, you're an overall general hero to Tamriel and everybody who's in it. Sorcerer's too weak, Nightblade's too sneaky, kind of does well, but you find out if you're getting big mobs you'll get stuffed. And Dragon Knight, you don't have much healing, if any, from memory. You might have one, can't remember. But yeah. So, Breton, bonuses on Magicka. You get a bonus on light armour, which I'm not going to use, I'm going to use heavy armour. But that Magicka bonus is going to be really helpful too. Just generally, there's a Nord guy, just generally rocking up. So, what is that in his face? So I need to obviously create my character now. I'm just hitting randomise, seeing what's what. That guy looks like Lauren Koscielny from Arsenal. Anyway, sorry. Oh, he looks quite cool. Yes, look at that beard. That is a... Well, it's a moustache, actually. That is a moustache of justice. So, what I'm going to do... Let's get rid of the gear styles. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create an all-round hero of epicness. He is going to be a knight because he is a Templar. He is going to stand for justice. That's not very knightish, all that. And he's going to stand for all things good in the world. So having that said, he doesn't need a body markings. He needs a big chest though. There we go. And small gut and waist, can't be bothered. Hand sizes, whatever. He's definitely heroic. A bit more heroic than that. Angular, heroic. He's not very... Oh, that's a bit heroic, isn't it? Maybe a bit more heroic. Super heroic. How does that make him super heroic? It looks a bit evil there. What about... Or is it more if I do it in... more like this? Yeah, that's quite heroic, I think. Adornment, does he have? No. Oh, I need the moustache. It's all about this moustache. Well, that one's quite tempting though. No. Wait. Oh, what is that? It's like he's got a haystack growing off his chin. Oh my days. He's got some like seaweed growing off his cheeks. Is that what happens when the guy from Star Trek lifts up his visor? Can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. Johnny? Sonny? Oh yes, it's all about that. Right, let's find... Oh, the monk! That looks proper freaky. Baldy? No, I think that's a bit too soft. How many Mohicans do we need? A little bit of hair. Well, that's a bit dashing, isn't it? Well, there we got any... Oh, no comments on that. Yeah. What? What is that? It's got like mini dreads. Okay, I'm not really feeling any of these at the moment. What's all the way over here? That's like red hot chili peppers style. That's a bit odd. That's a bit weird, tassely. I suppose. That's Traveller. That's not too bad, but it's a bit freaky. Yeah, that's pretty heroic, isn't it? Isn't it? Is he? Kind of feeling that. It's basically I'm going for Jaime Lannister with a really dodgy tash. That's the style, I think. What has happened to his hair? Captain Recede Man, another mohawk. Okay. Not really sure which boy band that came from. No hair at all. The monk. We've done these. So, to be fair, I think that one is probably the slickest. Captain Slickster. And fully yellow head markings. But he's got some freaking odd eyeliner on at the moment. Ooh! Bit of blue lipstick there. What was that? Oh, that's the... Oh my... It's also like sorcery, warrior, Princess Naboo. Just normal with no scars. Don't have scars. We could have a scar. That would... Ooh. Moody. Moody Jaime Lannister. That's adding another element. No. 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 Some... Right, good. Forehead slope. I really don't care. Cheekbone size. Yeah. Cheekbone height. I can't actually see it doing anything, to be honest, so whatever. Jaw size. Can I give him a double chin? I mean, that's ultimately what I'm after in life. It's the one thing I missed out on. Was a double chin. Ear sizes. You're joking, aren't you? Anything else? Eye colour, perfect. Eye size, whatever. Eye angle, eye blah 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 blah. Right. I'm thinking that'll do. I'm thinking he looks pretty like a Templar. He is from the House of God. Done. He's done for me. Right, so if Jaime Lannister is not taken, I am going to be massively surprised. But you never know ever. Lannister. I don't even know how to pronounce it. So even spell it. Lannister. Let me just go on Google. How do you spell Jaime Lannister? Siri, how do you spell Jaime Lannister? Jamie Oliver. Oh, maybe I should call him Jamie Oliver. That would be so funny. Right, Lannister, 2 N's apparently. Jaime Lannister. I have to find his sister at some point. Oh no, I can't be Jaime Lannister. Amazeballs. Jaime Lannister with a dodge tash. There he is, wallop. Shall I take the tash off? To be fair, Jaime Lannister's got a bit more curtains than he does, but I think the likeness is there, you know. So the cool thing is, if you've played through on the game before, you don't have to do the tutorial, which is Escape from Cold Harbour. So I am unable to create a name is already in use. That's so rude. It's going to have to be Jamie Oliver then. Jamie Oliver. Lannis Oliver. Lannis Oliver. Lannis. Oh, I need to put double N, don't I? Lannis Oliver. Hopefully most people will know who Jamie Oliver is. If you don't, you've done well, that's all I can say. Lucky you. No one could have taken Jaime Lannis Oliver. Come on, Jaime Lannis Oliver. Yeah! Alright. He lives. So, I'm going to hopefully just do kind of like the starting zones in this and just give you some tips as well as I go through. I mean, that's the whole thing. I'm just going to play the game and have a laugh. As I say, if we start to get this into a bit more of a... on Twitch, do some real-time casting, that would be cool. First thing I'm going to do is get rid of my voice because I will really annoy people. Look how he's so handsome. My hair is so handsome. I should have made a really hot girl, but I've already done one of those. The second thing I need to do actually is turn off the tutorial options because they're going to do my head in. I've played so many characters now. I don't need to do that, and because he's such a good looking guy, yeah, we're going to hide the helmet. So, this guy's a Templar, and I'm obviously going to heal a lot, and that he's a Breton, so he gets bonuses on Magicka, so not straight away, but I need to boost my Magicka as much as possible, so I'm going to stick a point in there. I do have a tribute point, so stamina I shouldn't really need straight away. It's more going to be about staying alive and casting spells. So 1 health, 1 Magicka seems to work for me. As you can see, you know, I've got 3 skill points and 2 attribute points, and that's because you get all of that from doing Cold Harbour, and that's how much you start off with. It doesn't penalise you not doing through Cold Harbour. I guess in a way you don't actually, you haven't got the ability to pick up weapons and items and armour as you go through Cold Harbour. There's not really a huge amount there, to be fair, and you'll be really lucky if you pick up something cool, but I don't think it disadvantages you too much. So, what do I want? I'm going to want healing, so restoring light. I'll take one of those, please. Dawn's Wrath, and I might as well. If you want to level stuff up as quickly as possible, you really need to have one of everything, I find. So I'm going to unlock each of the class skill lines. I probably won't end up using some of them very much, like Restoring Light, because I'll be playing on my own. I only need 1 or 2 healing spells, whereas Adric's Spear is where a lot of my damage is going to come from, so I'm going to have to use that quite a lot. But I'll pick and choose the ones that I want to unlock, but just using them is going to get them to unlock for me. Because I haven't done anything else though, it's all locked. Like, I haven't used any other elements. One thing I might use this guy is this Soul Trap. It's a soul man, and this is really cool. Lays claim to enemy souls, and you basically, this is how you fill your soul gems. I've never really talked about that before, but that one is pretty amazeballs as well. So I might use that a little bit later on. Now, the other thing that's going on, and I prefer to play it like this, many apologies, is I should in my inventory, yes, have a sealed urn. This is what the Oracle gives you. So I've got a bow, which I don't really want, and someone's coat. All right. How does that look? Ooh, rubbish. So what I'm going to need to do now is, firstly, I'm just going to go through all this stuff on his. Okay. I'm not going to read every book, to be honest. Oops. Oh, bow increased to 2. I don't intend to use a bow at all. I don't want that either. Homespun gloves. That could be quite useful. Are they any good? They're green. They're fine. They're fine. 42 without any enchantment whatsoever. Okay. So I'll take some bread and a radish and a drink and a stew and anything else I can make? Another drink. So that should keep you going. Oh, there's a nightstand. Anything in the nightstand? A lockpick. Always good to have. I've done that already. So the first thing I'm going to do is get this guy some good stuff, some decent armour and whatnot. So I'm just going to have to go and steal some stuff. Once I've stolen enough, I'm just going to go out there in the world. So here we go. There's a metalsmith. He's going to have some jazz kicking around. Let's take that and that and that. Oh, some more here. That and that and that. Any more? There's a great sword. Please, please don't find me. Is that it? Okay, right. So the other quite cool thing is, obviously, I think I mentioned before, but you share. I mean, you can see I've got 282 iron ingots. You share the your bank with all your characters, so I can quite happily just create just all of my armour using my other character stuff I've already collected up. So that's what I'm blatantly going to do. Although I'm going to run out of molly, which I have done. So how much money have I got? Have I got any money at all? Does it give you a little bit of cash to start off? No. Right. That's not good, is it? So I could sell. I can't sell any of that. Let me deconstruct some stuff. Maybe if I deconstruct other bits and bobs to use. Yeah, there's one. Happy times. There's two. Oh, someone's smiling on me. There's three. I don't. Can I create a better sword than 198? So I'll have a look at that in a sec. So I need some greaves. And what else? I need shoulders. Yeah. And a girdle. And then my final one is a massive sword or a battle axe. 198, that's the same as I've got at the moment, isn't it? So there's no point doing that. So there's my sword, there's my helmet, but he's not going to have that on. There's my iron cuirass, there is my shoulder pads, my pauldrons, my gauntlets, my greaves, my boots, wallet. I am a freaking legend already. So let's deconstruct, let's clear out the inventory. Anything I clear out? No. What about the clothing styles? Glovage, yeah, get rid of the glovage. Can I research anything? Yes, thought I could. Let's get that researched. 6 hours. You know how long it's been since I've seen 6 hours to research something? Normally, mine says 3 years, 4 months, 500 days. Yeah, but you catch my drift. Right, I'm pretty much specced out now. Check him out. Check it out. That didn't take long, did it? Oh, giblets. Hello. It whines anxious. What's wrong? Looks down the road, backs follow. No, all right, let's go. No, let's not. So what I find is you can stay around this place and talk to various people if you wish to. I could follow the dog, but it's not really going to level up very fast. So what I'm going to do is just run straight out of the city. Oh, there's someone to talk to here as well.
Hey, you're up and about, are we?
Yes. How do I know
You're
you?
the one they pulled from the drink. Captain Colleen found.
Is that an alcoholic drink you pulled me from?
She said to send you around.
I was bathing in booze.
Though I won't stop you if you want to run off.
I kind of want to run off if that's all right.
She's in Stros Mackay.
Stros Mackay, that's such a good name.
The ship's got enough sailors to keep her afloat, but that's about it. If you want to lend a hand, talk to our boat.
So I find, and this is a little tip for me, that yes, you can go there, and then they'll take you to basically a different island, which, if I can zoom out, is this place. And it's like a starting island. It's just so low level. You just don't. It takes ages to level up. And if you're new to the game and you want to go like take it really slow, then sure, go for it. Feel free. Personally, I like a bit of a challenge. So what I'm finding is that if I can try to always be in combat fighting, doing missions which are orange or 2 or 3 levels above my current, maybe even more. When with the healer character I had, I was quite happily taking on people who were level 5 levels above me, just because I could heal so much. It took me ages to kill anybody, to be honest, but what's that? But yeah, I try not to do too much crafting and whatever. It'll mainly just be me doing gameplay, chatting. Obviously I'll do some highlights as well. What are you shooting? What's that? Well, that's pretty cool. But I do need to search for some stuff, just because invariably that's part of the game. You need to find some good things. I'm not going to collect food. My feeling of food overall over the time has been that, where should I go? What's that? Instant tab. Is that you end up collecting so much food, and there's literally hundreds and hundreds of food. Right, well, I am level 3, aren't I? Yeah. Right. Get back. So, come on, get. So it's not hard, is it? I mean, I'm level 3 and he was level 7, and I've just actually decked his ass. Oh look, and everything's leveling up because I'm trying to use everything as I can. So yeah, I don't want to go and fight people who are just like level 1, 2 or whatever. No way. Ooh. I'm going to get stuck into the level 7 straight away. Anyway, going back to food. I collect so much food, and literally my bank and my other characters is just full of food. But unless you've got a recipe to use it, it's just a waste of time. It just sits there doing nothing. And there's so much food in this place. It's insane. And I haven't got half the recipes that can use half the food. And then because I can't find the food for the recipes, or if you can, it takes ages to get provisioning up. So I'm going to ignore food a little bit with this character, what I'm going to try and do is, if I find a recipe for a particular food, I'm going to try and only pick up that type of food, and we'll see. Lucian, I heard that an abandoned tower used to stand outside Daggerfall. I never imagined that it still existed. The Redricks have been searching the area, which leads me to believe something is there. If it's a fort, think of the treasures that might be inside. The treasures! So check it out, though, be careful. The Redricks always send their most dangerous members on these sort of expeditions. Oh dear, Dimitri. Oh. Okay, level 5. 2 of them. Let's have a look at the map. Let's go this way. What's statue's legs? Right. Backpack's always good. Do I want obsidian? No, because that's not for me. A helmet, I'll take that. Deconstruct that in a bit. Oh, no, that's kill legend. Kill legend. Jasper the Lame. Okay, Jasper the Lame. It's quite. Oh, hello. Right. Pick up all that jazz. Deconstruct that in a bit. My intention with this guy is to. I've got some natural water. Is to literally, hopefully, make him the most amazing blacksmith in history, because. Yeah, he's just going to concentrate on heavy armour. He is a Templar, so he's just going to be a bit of a melee bad boy, overall hero. Bread. Take some bread. I might actually eat some food just to buff myself up a little bit. Oh yeah, I should never have bothered making that stuff. You never know what you might get. Sweet, sweet. Oh, is anyone going to hit me in a minute? No. Oh, I was... Right, stale bread. Eat some of that. That's lovely stale bread. Thinking here, desks? No. Ooh. Ogama. That's cool. I'm happy about picking up that sort of jazz. Grapes. I talked about food. I'm not really gonna. Poultry's quite good though. Pick up too much food if I can. Oh, hello. Let me get stuck in. Oh, wrong button. I want to come and fight as well. Yes. Don't hog all the fun. I want to have some crack at some faces as well. Sing sing. It's frustrating, you've got to literally search everything, but I guess that's half the fun. Oh, there's lots of swords to deconstruct here. Oh, stop it. Stop it, Xbox. Oh. There's your 10. Who's that? Who are you? Oh my days. Heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me. Is she dead? Oh, praise be, I killed her. Ah, I completed the task. Oh, that's a flame star. I thought that was an amazing star for a minute. Shame. Maybe I'll just talk through my skills. I have, as I said, I have played a Templar a little bit before, so I kind of know which one's which. But so Adric Spear on this skill line, I've just taken this one, which is launch 3 blows. I think it is. It's got a range of 8 meters. And sorry, 4 times in front of you, dealing 52 damage, and then the last one does 140% additional damage and knockback. Dawn's Wrath, this is a damage over time, reduces their speed, does 222 damage, sets and flays, does another 270 over 5 seconds. But you do Prophecy, increasing your spell critical by 61. So if I cast that first and then cast the old Adric Spear, then that's obviously going to buff up the Adric Spear. And then Dawn's Light is pretty amazing because it's sorry, Restoring Light, because it's got rush damage. That's my heal basically. All good. Now, I just picked up 2 sword. That destruction staff looks quite entertaining, but anything else? Loads of iron swords, loads of helms. No, okay. No, sorry, old chap. I'm busy soloing my face. Ooh, ooh, ooh. More dudes to kill, more dudes to kill, more dudes to kill. I don't need help. I don't need your help, man. Oi! No. Could have had him. Could have had him. Could have had him. Some barrels. So I'm not going to search for. I mean, all this is going to have food in it, and I'll stop going on about that. I'm more interested in. Oh, hello. Decking everybody. I'm more interested in the chests and things like that. What's in the box? What's in the box? Rawhide boots of stamina. Yeah, that'd be sort of right, I suppose. Whoop. Oh, you cheeky monkey. Get back. Oh, I love it. He literally just decks. I've always loved the double swords or double-handed weapons in this game. Absolutely brutality. What's this? Just Red Rook note. B. Loot as much as you can from Ilthian, I'm going to call it, tower as you can. We need resources to take to our new allies. We control the manor north of Delwyn's Mill. Nol Luam Manor. That's how you pronounce it, I promise. By the time you're done, we will control the... Yeah, okay, by the time you're done. Flank the Daggerfall guards when you get here. I should find the Daggerfall guards. Cool. Alright. Red Rook resources. Get back. Backpack, iron girdle, that'll do. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Is that's some people there, isn't it? Yeah. What's in these sacks though? Oh. I hate the. Oh, what? We don't. Why do you need it? You don't even need a jump button in this game, really. some more food. Come on then, peeps. Mr. Plum 4. Alright, thanks for that. Stole my kill, man. Oh, look at this place. What's in here? Actually something worthwhile picking out of the basket. Pretty morbid shrine, isn't it? Barrels, barrels. Ah, yes, the heavy sack. What's in the heavy sack? Chrysolite. That's quite good for crafting and stuff. Oh, hello. You just spawned in there, didn't you? Leveled up, leveled up. I love the fact when you start a new character, you level up like absolutely nobody's business. I'm going to use Magicka because that's what I'm going to use for the most part. I don't really want to change abilities because that's piercing javelin's alright. I know that one just kind of you just throw, it knocks them back and you throw it, but I don't really need that. Conjure a ball, fair enough, but that's not too much different from that, to be fair. Costs more magicka as well. Healing ritual, that's about healing loads of people. Cleave, critical strike, that's going to be around stamina. I probably need my stamina to dodge stuff, so what I'll probably do is just boost up my armour, and I should have now a fairly healthy amount of 632 resistances. Because yeah, if I start taking more abilities, then I'm not going to use them. I'm going to run out of magicka and stamina and whatever else. So there's no point really. I might as well just concentrate on these three. And then once I've got loads more stuff, I'll be able to, and when I say stuff, when I've got loads more. Oh, what happened to him? Oh, that was Lucian. Oh man, Grandad. What happened? Shame. Right, let's get out of here. Got all I needed. I've got better armour, I've got a better weapon, I've got a few bits, I've got some quests. Life is good.